Welcome to the Perfect Body Yoga program. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what you actually see once you're inside this course. I'm really proud of it and I'm so excited to share it with all of you. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of what you actually see once you purchase the Perfect Body Yoga program and you're inside. So what you're seeing now is just a homepage. After you log in, this is what you land on, but that's not the exciting part. I would go up to my courses here, and the cool thing about this is that once you click on my courses, you'll actually get a list of all the courses that you've purchased through Bad Yogi. So for some of you, that's going to be Cleanse and the Perfect Body Yoga program, and for some of you, it might just be the Perfect Body Yoga program. So that's what I see here when I log in. I'm just signed up for PBYP, and it's right here, pretty clear. This is just a list of your active courses, and so what you would do is you would click on the Perfect Body Yoga program. That will then take you to the welcome page, and the welcome page is exactly what it sounds like. You're just going to see a welcome video where I show you around a little bit, and then you have some things that are good action steps to take once you first get started. So for example, I'll scroll down to the pictures, the interesting part. You'll see your calendar, which I'm going to just right click so that we can take a look at that in a second. You have your food guide, and the private Facebook group, which I will save for a couple of minutes. That is possibly my favorite part ever. A little bit further down, another thing that we're really proud of is the community extras section. And basically what's really cool about PBYP is the fact that the community aspect of this is incredible. People are so enthusiastic, they create their own things. And so what we actually did was we allowed that section to be its own thing. So elements that the community created or inspired, we actually added to the program. So there's a Google recipe doc, which is just a bunch of shared recipes. So recipes that people have made through the program that you can actually go in and get inspired. I know healthy meal planning is really tough for some of us, so this is a great resource. You can see there's all kinds of things, the contributor's name, and this is shared, so you can add to it yourself and you can get inspired from other people's things. The type of meal it is, prep time, cook time, ingredients, really helpful. So that is the shared recipe document. From your shared recipes, we can go back to that community extras area. And one of our community members actually created mantra wallpaper. So for each week of PBYP, there's a new mantra. And they actually created these wallpapers for your computer that are inspired by the mantras of the week. So you can actually keep them right on your computer so that you stay inspired and you stay motivated throughout the whole thing. So I really love that. Jumping back over to the full program, just the beginning there, the welcome, we're just going to scroll down past the community extras. You have the mantra explanation, why we have mantras, what they mean, this kind of thing. And then you get to the meat of it, and you can see that this is the program, and you'll notice the completed thing here. And this I really like because it tells you actually what your progress is. So if I expand this, I can see each day, and of course the little green check indicates that I have completed it. Hooray! So just to show you what it looks like, we'll jump down to week 6 where I haven't completed, and I want to go to week 6, day 1. So once we click on that day, it'll actually take you directly to the day that you clicked on, which is pretty convenient. So you'll have your class here, and this looks the same for all the weeks, all the days, so you have a good idea of what you're getting into. You'll have a little explanation of what the class is like, and you'll get reminded of what the week's mantra is right here. In this case, week 6 is I am strong. And then you have your week 6 food challenge. So every week we have a little mini food challenge as well, and you'll get reminded of that challenge every day so that you hold yourself accountable and you don't forget. Another great thing is that you have all the resources, again, repeated below each class, so that you always know where to look. And at the bottom of every class, you'll also have a next class tab right here. So that will just take you to the next day's class, which is pretty convenient. Another thing that I love is that you can complete the lesson. So once you've done the class, you can hit complete, and that's what allows you to track your progress and make sure you know exactly where you left off. After you hit complete, you'll see a green "Congratulations, you passed this lesson" button up here, and you can go back to where you started, to the home page. So now I've just jumped back to the home page here, the welcome page, and I wanted to show you actually one of the biggest components of this that I love. So I'm just gonna go to week 1, day 1, which is where most of you will start, and just give you an idea of the kinds of conversations and interaction that you're gonna get actually with each class. So within each class, there is a section for comments, and the conversations are amazing. So of course, there's just everybody kind of checking in with how they felt, what their progress was. I'm jumping in as well, which you can see, just to keep the conversation with you guys and stay connected. A lot of times people have questions, and sometimes other PB members reply. Sometimes it's me that replies. So it's a really, really active environment. You can see it's pretty amazing. And this is just on day 1. So from the beginning, you're gonna have an incredible support system to tap into anytime you need. Now, speaking of support systems, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, if you remember, we jumped over to the PBYP members only Facebook group. And this is my favorite part. So in the Facebook group, I made a little announcement here, but scrolling through, you can see that the conversations are really lively. It's a really active community. Everybody is so eager to help and to inspire and to support. People talking about being accountable, staying motivated. And sometimes what's really cool is the posts that people put here oftentimes get, 150, 70, 100, 200 likes. And they say, that's even more support than they get on their personal Facebook. So it just goes to show that this community is so incredibly inspiring towards each other and willing and ready to encourage everyone else to kind of stay on their game. So this group has a lot of inspiring stories, outside stories, things that we'll just find motivating to push us further, and personal challenges as they go through the program, little revelations, tips, tricks, recipes, pretty much everything. Another thing I love is that this is such a diverse group. So you have men, women, all different ages, from college age people to people who are in their 70s. So I love that you can really find your perfect match in here, I guess I'll say, for what you're looking for in terms of support and even in terms of friendship. So the Facebook group is a huge, huge component to everyone's success within the program. Jumping back a little bit, we also talked about the food guide earlier, and this is one that you can actually just grab right from that tab that we opened earlier. You can print it off if you like, or just keep it on your iPad, on your desktop. It is a huge resource of tips and tricks, and it's fully color, which I also love. Kind of my go-to things for eating well, staying balanced. This will also give you a rundown of each week's food challenges, so you kind of have another place to look those up as well. And lastly, we have the calendar, which I love because you can print that out. You can just see the smaller version here, but it does print in a full page size, so it's easy to see and mark your days off. We have a black and white version, which is printer friendly, and then inspired by our fellow PBer, she actually made a color calendar that we also designed and put here as well to share with the group. So you have your calendar, you can keep track, you can tape it to your bathroom mirror, stay motivated, keep yourself accountable, scratch out each day as you complete it, and it's a really great resource. So this is the Perfect Body Yoga program, something that I'm so proud to share with you, and something that I can't wait for you to join and to follow you through your journey. So thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you in the program. Bye for now.